Hello and welcome to the day ahead. It is Tuesday, February the 11th. I'm Andrew Gagan. Well, the local market is set to open higher with ASX futures up around 1/3%. The US dollar strengthened along with gold after US President Donald Trump warned of more tariffs, including on steel and aluminium. However, investors appear to take the news in their stride, although shares in European and Asian steelmakers fell. Stocks on Wall Street rose, led by US metals producers that would benefit from steel and aluminium tariffs. Shares rallied in steel producers such as Nucor, Steel Dynamics, while Century Aluminium and Alcoa also benefited. The AI chip makers were back in favour, with Nvidia and Broadcom rising strongly, while Amazon also lifted. McDonald's shares surged after the hamburger chain posted a surprise rise in its global comparable sales in the fourth quarter. Rockwell Automation jumped higher after the automation products maker posted higher than expected profit for the first quarter. The gold miners gained as bullion reached another record high. And in developing news, the Wall Street Journal is reporting that a group led by Elon Musk is making a $97.5 billion bid for control of OpenAI. Well, US President Donald Trump has said he would impose 25% tariffs on all steel and aluminium imports on top of existing metals duties, as the risk mounts of a multi-front trade war. The European Union has indicated it may retaliate, while Trump has also promised broader reciprocal tariffs to match those imposed by countries importing US goods. Well, Australian PM Anthony Albanese has said he'll be making renewed representations to the Trump administration on aluminium and steel. Trade Minister Don Farrell saying Australian steel and aluminium are creating thousands of good-paying American jobs and are a key for our shared defence interests. In US data, the New York Fed's Consumer Inflation Expectations Survey showed one-year expectations remained unchanged at 3%, while expectations of household spending fell to a four-year low. US Treasury yields have traded steadily despite the threat of a global trade war. The yield on the 10-year Treasury note was just below 4.5%, while the two-year yield was flat at 4.28%. And the US dollar has gained while the Canadian dollar was among the worst performers, with Canada a major exporter of steel and aluminium to the US. The Aussie is at 62.8 US cents. And Bitcoin has climbed to around 97,000 US dollars. Oil prices have rebounded, although investors remain cautious on the prospect of a global trade war. Brent crude futures up more than 1.5% at close to $76 a barrel. Copper has continued its recent ascent, up another 2.5%. Iron ore is up 0.8% at $107 US a tonne. And gold has climbed to another record, eclipsing $2,900 an ounce as investors seek its safety amid growing global uncertainty. Locally today, we get the February Consumer Confidence Index from Westpac and the Melbourne Institute, as well as the NAB Business Survey for January. On the earnings calendar, results are expected from Breville, CSL, Macquarie, Region Group, Seven Group and Seven West Media. That is your day ahead. See you again tomorrow.